back to President William Ruto?
Yes, you know, the big question, even with his political party, and again I say I'm not an expert, is that he's a leader, but not legal, because he cannot hold any political party position. I think recently he also said they have appointed Medho as a SG, and I don't think that was gazetted, because Medho is still a member of UDA party. Mm-hmm. And so if it was such a strong party, Medho would have resigned from UDA. Then there would have been a by-election, and then he now runs with DCP party, if it's as strong as it is. And when you say it's the Mount Kenya party, remember Martha Karua has a political party. We have Munya with PNU. We also have JB Muturi with DP. So we also have Jubilee, but Jubilee currently, which is the leader, it's not clear on the leadership of Jubilee Party. And so it's heavily Matiang'i being a deputy party leader, and Kioni, and then we have Zake as a deputy SG, and then we also have the former the one who was running for governorship position in Narok. So basically, when you say this is a party for the Mount Kenya people, I think you need to think twice. Secondly, we know there are other people, politicians, who are active in politics, who have political parties, and they have not unveiled. And as he has said, properly put it, there is a season that will come in when we'll have these political parties coming in. Think of people like Dende Nyoro. What has it? They may be having their own political party. Even when my own governor, Kangata, said he's not going to run for with UDA party, he was not clear on which political party he's going to run for, and most probably there might be having another political party that is hidden somewhere. So things are going to be different, dynamics will be different. And I think at this point, instead of somebody becoming a dictator and saying, unless you come through me, you cannot be, the approach should be much more accommodative. Mm-hmm. Like, I am a mature leader, I am a senior, so I embrace everybody. When you say, let's come and reason together, that is the only way of winning people. But chest thumping, and I've said, trying to be a demigod and trying to say, if not me. And sometimes even there is karma. And there is also, God can do things so that you also learn a lesson. Because you cannot take up and usurp that power, that it's only me who can determine. We have been elected before, and it's only through God that we also got into the positions we are in. So nobody can dictate and say, this is the position. And looking at the former Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who was the party leader of Jubilee Party from TNA, when it came to the time he was leaving, and everybody shouted him and told him, you will finish and go. And I think that revolt came in because he was not seeking for another term. But when you have a president who is seeking for another term, who is sitting in the office, you cannot just wish that person away. And looking at the history of Kenya and the politics, you cannot wish that person away. So I'll say, let us be very careful on how we treat people. Okay. Because you need people tomorrow. We must be. And let me just mention this also. Interestingly, and especially, let me talk about my county, the people who are behind Rigathi Gachagua, they are not behind Rigathi Gachagua because they love him, because they want to use the platform to be re-elected, because they have done nothing for the people. And because the only thing they can come and say, it's one term, that's it. They have because these people are the ones actually who started the process of impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. Right. Talk about somebody like Senator John Uto, talk about Mureu, who is the MP for Gataka. They are the ones who started the debate and saying how Gachagua was a bad person. But because somebody wants to hold on like a court somewhere.
And before I give you an opportunity for your final comments on this, and I'll come to you, Dr. Mbai, in a short while, we want to gauge the feelings on the streets with regard to the future of this politics we're talking